react to Spoo, who's going to talk about contracts and what you should be looking forward to when you're an artist of any type, whether a singer, rapper, or an actor. Just to check that your contracts are proper. You need that so that it benefits you now, today, and into the future. So you need that. Uh, so let's just hear what he says. Yeah, let's see what he's.
Congratulations to the generation that grew up with Yizo Yizo. I know I'm a 2000 never got a chance to see Yizo Yizo 1. You never got a chance to see Yizo Yizo 2. You never got a chance to see Abo Sbuda go Yizo Yizo 3. Some
Yeah,
of us were even blessed to have played Boma Gazlam, Boma Generations, Istingo. I was very blessed.
yeah, well, those two programs, Hizo Gazlam, groundbreaking, very groundbreaking in terms of artistry. I'm talking cinematography and everything else. I think they were nominated for a couple of awards, international awards too. But yeah, Yizo Yizo was quite graphic, so I'm glad the 2000 did not get to see that because that led to other things. But we're not there. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Other day to have interviewed the great Dr. John Kani, one of the greatest we've ever had. Tony Award nominee, Hollywood great, and he's a South African man, Mr. Or Dr. John Kani. And you know what he said to me? He says he was very blessed that from earlier on.
So, for those who don't know, Dr. John Kani is the father to T'Challa in the first Black Panther. So, yeah, that's the guy, the closer gentleman.
On in his career from back in the day that he got a good agent, not only a good agent but a good business advisor, that he was able to get contracts that give him points, that when he gets to do a movie, it's not only just that check that movie cuts,
Yeah,
but it's also about the points and royalties. That as the reruns of this film that is just shot are going to be played anywhere in the world, he'll forever be paid.
yeah, that's true for also for music. You gotta get the right contract, get those points, get those royalties going, so that any of your songs, whether they played here in South Africa or overseas or in any other territory, that is, you get paid every time they play. And you can actually also have it in a contract that you, even if it's played in movies, see, you get paid twice, you know, in movies. So if you're an actor and a singer and your songs are played, you get two checks, you know, two royalty streams, so to speak. Nice.
Forever get paid for as long as this thing gets played. And this is all the way from the 70s. Those are the type of contracts he's been doing. And he even gave us a little nice short masterclass. Go check it out on my podcast, The Hustler's Corner, where he does talk about the type of contracts he signed, or type of contracts that actors, young actors and actresses can sign nowadays, and how the acting industry works in Hollywood compared to here in South Africa. And I want to say, as Yizo Yizo is coming back to Netflix, I know
Yo, Hizo is already back. You guys can go check it out on Netflix. It's already back. I don't know how old is this podcast, but it's back. You can watch it, but watch it with an open mind. Don't just take in everything. You gotta be critical. Have that critical eye. You know.
I want to congratulate Desiree Mahraf. I want to congratulate Pratebza Mahlatsi, the legend himself.
Yeah, Debza is actually the director and the creator of Yizo Yizo with his partner. Um, he's a good guy. He's one of those groundbreaking. He had another one called Zone 14 on SABC One that was subsequent to the Yizo Yizo. So he's very good. Check out Zone 14. One of the episodes is probably on YouTube or something.
And I want to congratulate as well um ah Desiree and Pratebza's other partner, Angus Gibson. I want to congratulate him as well. And congratulations to everybody, man. Abo Zola, Abo Roninyagale, Papa Action. I remember those roles. Abo Javas, Abo, geez, like everybody. Like I remember those faces that were brought by Yizo Yizo to our screens. And a lot of those people became South African television superstars. Right now, a lot of them are actually even bigger. They're huge. But they started their careers since back then. So you kind of think, okay, since Yizo Yizo is coming to Netflix now, what type of contract did I sign as an
Ooh,
actor who
ooh.
participated on Yizo Yizo back in the day? Did I sign a contract that says when we get reruns or when this thing starts getting screened in other regions all over the world, I'm going to get paid?
Hmm.
I don't know. And I'm not gonna go and get mad at Angus and Bratebza and Sisters Rimagraf and say, yeah, it's now on Yizo Yizo, you guys are getting paid.
Yo, when in film schools, they should actually include these, you know, lessons about contracts. You know, um, especially it should be compulsory in every discipline, especially as an artist. So yeah, I don't think they signed those contracts though.
I also want to get paid. It depends on the type of contract that I signed. So young artists, young entertainers, young actors, young musicians, young dancers, young entrepreneurs, creators, innovators, pioneers, all of you guys, always be careful what type of contracts you sign. Always have a legal mind around you before you sign anything. You don't just sign. And you
Hmm.
don't come and be mad at Kaiser Chiefs, at Orlando Pirates, at Ambitious Entertainment, at whatever company or Bomb Productions, and say, yeah, they should be cutting me a check because
Bomb Production is it was producing or has been producing or has produced Yizo Yizo and these other very classic series and dramas. So yeah,
Netflix is cutting them a check. What contract did you sign? I acted on Yizo Yizo 3. And obviously, as Yizo Yizo 1 is coming back on Netflix, it's going to do very well, of course. Definitely sure there's going to be a Yizo Yizo 2 on Netflix. Definitely sure when Abos Buddha was still young, you guys will get a chance to see us on Yizo Yizo 3. But if I signed a contract, a shitty contract back then, I'm not gonna come and stand here and accuse anybody of doing me wrong. I did myself wrong. What type of contract did I sign? Yes, I was young. Yes, I was still trying to get into the game. Yes, I was hungry. But what type of contract did I sign? And I
um,
can't say
education, man, on these contracts. Education, very
they
very
must go
crucial.
change their contracts and give their artists better contracts. I don't know what contracts they give to their artists today or right now. Or I don't know what contracts they did with their artists back then. I was still an up and coming young guy. I was not known by the industry. I was not known by nobody. I just wanted to get a role in acting. And actually, a lot of people don't know that I was an actor when I started my career in the entertainment industry before I blew up in music, before I blew up being a DJ and being a radio person
Yeah, I didn't know, man. I didn't see this guy in Yizo Yizo 3. I didn't see this guy.
and all these other things that I did. I started doing a lot of movies, man. I did a lot of short films, but I'm not gonna come stand here and complain and say they must cut me the check if I signed the wrong contract. What type of contract are you signing right now? I think those are some of the things we can learn from some of the things that are happening right now. And you can only just sit back and enjoy great South African productions and watch them on Netflix, but we also can't just be complaining and say, yeah, this industry this industry that. But when it comes to you being faced with a contract in front of you, you get too excited and you think about fame, you sign the wrong contract. For all I know, I probably also
There should be complaints, and the complaints should be addressed. People should be listened to. You know, there should be conversations like he's doing now with the podcast, letting the community know this is good. You know, I think people should complain more. You know, then the other ones will think about it. The young ones when they come in that they don't get too excited. You know, to be signing these contracts. So
sign a contract that does not allow me to get a check when they get to rescreen this thing. So even when Yizo Yizo 3 does get screened on Netflix, I probably signed a contract that is compromising me. Yes, the excuse is always the fact that I was young. And yes, I was young. I did not know better. But why didn't I bring my mother? Why didn't I bring my father, my uncle? Why didn't I bring a legal representative to come and help?
Because you're young, you didn't know. And also, if you didn't know and you went to a film school or television broadcasting school, they didn't teach you that that's criminal as well. They should be taught these things. Should be compulsory in these schools so that these kids know when they come in here.
Me sign a better contract. So I don't know what type of a contract I signed. Back then. It's only now that I just heard a few days ago that Yizo Yizo is coming. Now it's gonna be on Netflix, and I'm starting to think, hey, samba umuntu kumele aqaye, but usayineni?
Oh man, come on, this thing is too loud. It's too loud. All right, guys. So subscribe to this channel. Tell me what you want me to react to, business wise or any other thing that is entertainment. Buy more fire. Subscribe to me, like the video, and share. Thank you very much. Till next time. Salute.